Friends, once upon a time, Buddha was passing through a village. There was a pond in that village. Buddha and all his disciples stopped near the pond. At the same time, a boy came there with his mother to fill water. That boy looked at Buddha. He knew that Buddha was very knowledgeable and he answered everyone's questions. He immediately reached Buddha. He bowed down to Buddha and said, "I want to do something very big in my life, but whenever I want to do something, I am not able to do it completely. I do and understand what mistake I am doing. That's why I came today to ask you this question, that how to achieve the goal? What are the difficulties that we have to overcome to achieve?" Buddha started smiling at that boy and said to that boy, "Until you move towards your goal, every question related to success will never be answered." Buddha moved forward from there along with all his disciples. The boy also returned back to his home with his mother. The next day, when the boy came back with his mother to fill water at that pond, he saw that the lotus flower which was there in the pond had only blossomed today, and only lotus flowers were visible in the whole pond. The boy's mother could not believe her eyes, and his mother said, "I have never heard of so many flowers blooming together till date. This must have happened because of Buddha's visit here, that is his influence." Hearing this, the boy got lost in thought. He immediately plucked a lotus from the pond and started thinking in my mind that if this happened due to the influence of Buddha, then I must definitely meet Buddha. Maybe he wants to give me some inspiration. Thinking like this, the boy also thought this in his mind. He made up his mind that he would definitely meet Buddha, and at the same time, the voice of Buddha was resonating in his mind that, unless you take steps towards the goal, every question related to success is incomplete. Then that boy kept the lotus flower in a small pot and made up his mind that he would meet Buddha, and whatever questions he had in his mind, he would know his answers from him. The boy immediately told his mother, "Mother, I am going to meet Buddha. He may not have gone very far yet. If I walk quickly, I will reach him in a day, and then in a day or two, I will return home." His mother tried to explain to him, but the boy did not agree. He immediately set out on the journey. He was moving fast on the road, walking quickly. He crossed his village in a very short time, but due to this, he was also starting to get tired in his speed. The boy's enthusiasm was also slowing down. Slowly, while walking, he came through the forest, and after seeing the forest, a fear arose in his mind. He thought that I have never crossed the forest till date. And there are many wild animals in this forest too. If I lose my way, then I will never be able to reach Buddha, and if I go on any wrong path, then it will take me at least 2 more days to reach Buddha, and if he goes too far ahead of me, I will not be able to know the rest of the way, and then I will never be able to meet him. The boy was lying in this thought, and then he saw that a horse rider was coming from the same path. He said to the rider, "Brother, please take me across the forest. I want to meet Buddha. I have to give him this lotus. Can you help me to cross the forest?" On this the question says, "Son, look, I cannot take you, but I can definitely help you. If you want, please give me this lotus pot. I will take it to Buddha." Hearing these words of the kneeling rider, the boy once again started thinking that, if I go on foot, it will take me a lot of time. And I don't know whether I will be able to reach Buddha or not. If I give this lotus pot to the kneeling rider, then this kneeling rider will reach Buddha much sooner than the horse and will definitely give him this lotus. This will make my work easier. After a lot of thinking, he decided that he will give this lotus flower to that kneeling rider. Thinking that he was about to hand over the pot to that kneeling rider, then he remembered. What is his purpose behind this lotus? For what purpose is he taking this lotus to Buddha? Then another thought arose in the mind of that boy. If I do not reach Buddha with this lotus, then how will I know the answers to the questions, and maybe I've got this only opportunity in my life in which I can meet Buddha and get answers to all my questions. Maybe I will get this opportunity again. So, I will take it to Buddha myself. After thinking a lot, he said to the horse rider, "Look, I want to take this pot to him myself, because it is very important for me to meet him. There are many questions in my mind that I want to know from him. That is why I will give this flower to him, so please tell me the way out of the forest. I will go myself." On this, the horseman told the boy the way out of the forest. He gave a lamp and started moving forward on that path. He was moving forward quickly on the path, and soon the evening time came. Then another thought came in the mind of the boy, and he started thinking that if in the evening, what will happen to me if I get lost in this forest? How will I be able to reach Buddha? And if I cannot meet him, my journey will be in vain. It would have been better if I had given this pot to the horseman, who would have definitely taken it to Buddha. Had I reached there, I should have returned home. It would have been better for me. In this way, Different types of thoughts were arising in the mind of that boy. What if this happens? What if this happens? What if I go astray? Only then the boy looked towards that lotus. From that lotus itself he remembered Buddha. There was immense peace on the face of Buddha. He remembered that smile of Buddha. Then another thought arose in his mind that, due to his arrival in our pond, this like many flowers have blossomed, being with them inspires our mind, there is immense peace on their faces. Meeting them, my mind becomes calm. If I can meet them, how much I will get to learn, a thought comes to my mind. Once again the inspiration to meet Buddha arose, and he kept moving forward on his path without any worries. After walking a long distance, the forest started ending, and then he realized that whenever he realized the purpose of his journey, when a person remembers why he wants to meet Buddha, the difficulties in his path start reducing, and this is the reality. This happens with all of us, whether he is a student or a businessman, whenever a person himself. But when we doubt ourselves, then those obstacles become bigger, and when we remember our goal, that is, we remember our purpose, then those obstacles become smaller in front of us and we can easily overcome them. While moving forward towards his goal, the boy realized that he has to remember his goal, he has to remember his objective and move forward with small steps. After that the boy left all the worries. He was moving ahead on the journey, but meanwhile he was very tired while walking, and as soon as he crossed the forest, he saw a small hut above the forest, where a beautiful woman lived. The boy was very tired, and he was very thirsty. The boy went to that hut and asked for water from the woman. This time the woman gave water to the boy, and then the woman said to the boy, "Why do you want to meet Buddha?" On this the boy says, "I have some questions in my mind and I want to know the answers to those questions, and I have only this one opportunity, so I have to meet him." The boy was talking in the same way. On the other hand, the love for that boy was awakening in the mind of that woman, that she had started liking that boy. The girl wanted to stop that boy. She told him that you stay here tonight. Anyway, it is evening and very soon it will be night, so where will you go? It is better that you stay here today. Today there is a wedding in our near. There will be dancing, singing, eating and drinking. It will be a lot of fun. That is why you stay here tonight. From the mouth of that woman. Hearing this, the boy had understood that this woman likes him and she is also very beautiful. While admiring her beauty, the boy was thinking in his mind that if I make friendship like this, then my life will be better. I will enjoy life, and anyway, I will not be able to meet Buddha till tonight, so why not I stay here? Then the boy replied and said, "I will think about it for some time and tell you." Boy, think about this topic. That was when he once again remembered that statement of Buddha in his mind, and he realized why I had come here from so far away. He asked himself in his mind whether I had come to befriend the girl. No, she can't be my friend. Do you trust me? Today, she has developed a crush on me, and if tomorrow she has developed a crush on someone else, what will I do? The boy immediately looked at the girl, and then he remembered her purpose. He came and immediately decided that he would move ahead. He clearly refused the girl and moved ahead on his way. While he was moving ahead, he started regretting his decision. He was feeling that, if he did not find Buddha, then this woman would also be lost from his hands. He was very regretful about this, but he slowly moved ahead on the path. After going some distance, his mind calmed down. He realized that if he had stayed with that woman, he would never have succeeded in his objective and his journey would have been in vain. So much of his hard work would have gone in vain. And then he realized one more thing, that, whoever, if any person or things tries to divert us from our purpose, we should immediately move away from him. We should remember our purpose, why we started this journey and why we want to reach our destination. He was moving ahead. It was about to be night time and the boy was moving fast on his way, when he met an old man on the way. He asked that old man, "Man, I want to meet Buddha. And in the last village someone told me that he was further down this route. Can you tell me in which direction he has gone?" On this the elder man says to that boy, "Son, you have made a mistake. You have some misunderstanding. No one has gone from here. It is possible that there is some other turn on the way which you have not noticed. They must have gone through the same route." Hearing this, the boy got scared. Just a few hours ago, I had visited that colony. If I go back, I will be far behind, and now it is getting dark. I have neither any means of shelter nor food, so I feel that my entire journey has been in vain. I thought that I will definitely meet Buddha, but now it seems that it is not possible. I will not be able to meet him. Many such thoughts started rising in the mind of that boy. The boy started doubting himself as soon as this thought came in his mind. Thoughts arose as if someone had put shackles on his feet. He was thinking only one thing over and over again: why didn't he appear to me? Why do I keep making the same mistake again and again? How did I make such a big mistake? Thinking this, the boy sat there holding his head for some time. He was not able to understand anything. Then he remembered his mother's words. His mother had told the boy that, "Son, there is a lesson hidden in every mistake which can change our life." What makes it even better is that as soon as he remembered this thing, his mind started to calm down, and within no time his mind became completely calm, and the boy was now repeating the same thing in his mind again and again, that in every mistake the lesson is hidden and comes to make us better. He accepted his mistake and said, "Yes, I have made a mistake. I was in a hurry, and without thinking, I was just moving ahead on the road. As people said, I kept moving forward in the same way." As soon as he accepted his mistake, his mind became completely calm. His despair had now changed into hope. He was sitting under a tree, and then he saw that some animals were drinking water from the river. Seeing all this, the boy remembered that when he had met Buddha for the first time, he had met him near water and along with many disciples, so they would definitely need water. On this, the boy immediately understood that Buddha would also be traveling on the same route on which there would be water. Then after thinking carefully, he decided, so why not I continued moving forward along the banks of the river. Thinking this, he immediately changed the path, and now he started moving forward through the river. As he was moving forward, his mind was becoming lighter and more peaceful. Then he realized that when the mind is very calm, our mind becomes very light and does not hurry, nor does it find any fault in anyone or ourselves. Our intelligence starts working better than before. Then that boy also experienced this. That complaining about oneself is a big shortcoming, which leads us to sadness. While walking, a thought came to the boy's mind that, if I had stayed in my village, I would never have been able to get this experience in all this. He was thinking like this. While moving forward on the way, he saw some disciples of Buddha, and seeing them, the boy was very happy. He started moving faster on his way, and finally, after traveling for 2 consecutive days, he met Buddha. As soon as he reached Buddha, he bowed to Buddha and presented him the lotus flower. Before the boy could say anything, Buddha said, "Very beautiful, this lotus has fully bloomed. Just a day ago you had asked me what difficulties a person has to overcome to achieve his goal, but after 2 days, you have gained a lot of experiences. Seeing your patience and this smile, it seems that you have achieved success in this journey." Having learned a lot, the boy told everything that happened during the journey to Buddha. Then Buddha said to that boy, "Whatever questions you have in your mind, I will definitely answer them." Further, Buddha says without any effort, everything is important. When a person walks on that path for a goal, then first of all, he learns from his own experience, and when gradually his conscience starts awakening and his intelligence starts working, then he learns from the experiences of others and the mistakes of others. If we want to be successful in life and want to achieve any goal, then before learning the secret of success, we have to walk on that path. Buddha further says that to achieve any goal, we have to follow 3 steps in that path. Difficulties arise, and only after overcoming them we are able to reach our goal, and you have also learned those 3 things. First, identify your goal and surrender to it, as if you wanted to take this lotus flower to your mouth, and your purpose was also the same. You had come to know what was your purpose in sending this flower to me, due to which all the doubts in your mind were gone. After this, whenever you looked at the flower, you were reminded of your purpose. Further, Buddha said, you have come to know from your own experience how to reach your destination, and everything is manifesting from within you. The boy kept listening carefully to all the words of Buddha. Then further, Buddha says, in your mind, I had many types of fears and doubts. I don't know whether you will be able to reach me or not. I don't know whether you will be able to cross the forest or not, because you had never crossed the forest before, and you had to face various kinds of obstacles on the way, and when various kinds of obstacles arise in our path, then our mind starts getting disrupted, our mind starts wandering, and we deviate from our goal. But when we shift all our attention from the obstacles to our objective, then all the obstacles disappear on their own. After all, why does he want to be successful? Why does he want to do something? That is why he faces many problems and he succumbs to those problems. But as you move forward, you become dedicated towards your goal. So anyway, it becomes easier to keep going and we reach our goal. Buddha tells the 3rd thing to that boy, that the real power is not in fulfilling the desires, but in eradicating them. He says that even after knowing that, if we do not do the right thing, if we stop behind the attractions, while moving towards our goal, then our journey can never be completed. Therefore, just as you always kept the flower with you during this journey, in the same way, we should always keep the purpose in front of our goal. It should always be in front of our eyes. This makes it easier for us to take decisions. Otherwise, the doubt in our mind never lets us take the right decision and keeps us entangled in the confusion of the mind, so be aware of doubt. Buddha tells that boy, "Son, there is nothing more dangerous than the habit of doubting yourself, because no one else can do as much harm as your negative thoughts can do to you. If you doubt yourself, then you will fail in your endeavors. Because you will not be able to put in your efforts fully, you will try to avoid it, and until we recognize our mistake, that thing keeps troubling us, it keeps making us weak. There is only one thing in our mind. Thoughts keep going on that, why did we make this mistake? How can I be so innocent, so weak, and if I am so weak today, I am not capable of that today, then what will I be able to do in future?" So remind yourself that there is a lesson hidden in the mistake, and only by learning from it, we get experience, and only through that experience we are able to reach our goal. First of all, calm your mind. Use intelligence and discretion and keep moving towards the goal. Only in this way you can face any challenge and can easily achieve even the biggest goals. Saying this, Buddha calmed down, and the boy also understood all the words of Buddha very well. He greeted them and stayed with them the whole night. The next morning he returned to his home. Friends, what did you learn from today's video? Please tell me in the comments. With this, I hope that you will definitely like today's video.
Thank you friends for watching my video. Please do consider to like, share and subscribe my channel for more upcoming videos. Thank you friends once again, and have a nice day.